There you are. Ready to go?
I just got here. Can we talk? Why did you leave me alone?
You are not alone. Can we go now?
How come it's not working?
Let's ask Seeker. This all has to end, and I'd rather it was sooner than later.
I am doing my best, my love.
There's a spectral web here, but it's new. It's stronger, but I think I can do it.
Oh, easy there.
This'll only take a moment. See?
Well, throwing my weapons through your will is a little unsettling. Why is there a letter from Deborah Comenius here?
And who's Grace? No way back to New-Eden town, and no Seeker either. Our only clue points to Kate Newsmith. Maybe she knows this Grace, and where to find her.
Backed by the Banishers, Helen Priest dethroned Captain Pennington. Dark truths were unearthed. Some secrets remain buried. The survivors must now set aside old sins and build themselves lives worth living. But can Helen Priest lead them into the future, chained as she is to her past?
I get the feeling folk are preparing to leave.
You did it, didn't you, you mutton-faced old hag? You damned well upped and did it. Oh!
Red Macrei, sir. Banisher at your service.
I should have guessed. Daniel Keane. An honour. What can I do for you?
Everything all right?
All right? No, I'd say everything is not all right. Why don't you ask young Kate? She doesn't seem to think things are all right at all.
Interesting. But not what I meant. The thing is, Mr. Keane, you're haunted.
Me? Who'd want to haunt me?
Good question. Could be someone you crossed. Could be someone you loved, maybe. Who springs to mind?
I'm not the kind to have lovers nor enemies. No. Wait. Edith. I've not seen my sister. Could it be her?
The sister is missing. These people just can't stay out of trouble.
How long has your sister been missing?
I don't know. Longer than she should. I hate them woods, I do. They're strange. Voices echo in the trees. Puts the woolies right up me. Please, sir, my sister may be in danger. Can you find her?
We know what lurks in the woods. He wouldn't last an hour out there.
I can make no promises, Mr. Keane. I am sympathetic to your predicament.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Goodbye for now, Daniel.
Hurry. Find my sister, please.
I feel an echo ringing, like a hum.
Look, a chest.
Well, open it, Job and all.
Is it a map? Could it be a treasure map?
Let me see. Give it here.
So, a treasure map.
Did Edith go treasure hunting alone?
You found a map, I believe.
Map? What map?
A map. In a chest, you dug it up. With your sister. That map.
Oh, yes, that map. How do you know about that?
I'm a banisher. I dig up secrets. Part of the job.
I'm impressed. And I admit a little bit vexed.
Where did the map lead?
I don't know. Up into the hills, out into the woods, across the bridge on the Boston Road. I can't say where exactly.
Goodbye for now, Daniel.
I ain't going nowhere.
The bridge on the Boston Road.
There'll be a waterfall somewhere not far away.
Odd marks on the body. Fern-shaped.
Lightning will do that.
Where's her gear?
Maybe it fell.
Was she really that desperate for the treasure?
Some people would die to be rich.
Let's find her tie and ask her. Half the map. Where's the rest?
Let's ask Edith.
He come foolish.
You really are a pain. Now, what do you want? I don't know you.
Red Macrei. Good to meet you. This is my associate. Colleague. Partner.
I'm Anteya Duarte. If you're Edith Keene, your brother Daniel worries for you.
I'm Miss Edith Keene, and my brother can troop off, as can you.
What's your problem with your brother?
He, a wicked man, let me die. He let me die. And I would like him to be punished for it.
We'll come to that. First, a couple of questions.
Why is Daniel to blame for your death?
You don't know him. You don't know the truth of him. You don't know nothing at all.
You were caught in a storm. Daniel threw no thunderbolts.
I was in the woods because Daniel is a scheming manipulator who cannot be trusted, not even by his own sister. He has you fooled. He has everyone fooled. He's a liar. He's a schemer. He's a thief. He's a deserter. He'd have taken the treasure and run.
You both wanted the treasure, so why not share it?
Share? With that filthy thief? Not a chance. The money is mine. I deserve it. I deserve it all. Every penny and every pot.
Goodbye, Miss Keene.
My brother must be punished. I am dead because of him.
She's full of resentment.
He's being very selfish.
We need to talk with the brother.
Talk will not work here. The Banisher is not as stupid as he looks.
What news of my sister?
I found her. I found your sister.
Has she passed?
Yes.
Oh, dear Lord.
I'm sorry.
She's gone. My sister is gone.
There's something you should know, and you must know it now before more harm is done. Daniel, you're haunted by your sister's ghost.
How could it be otherwise? No one bears a grudge like Edith Keene.
She blames you for her death.
Of course she does. She blamed me for everything. She blamed me for our poverty. She blamed me when the crops failed. She blamed me for the map. The map? Of course. Did you find the map?
Aye. There was a map. I'll be keeping it for now.
For the best, no doubt. For the best.
What happened between you?
My sister was complicated, sir. A good Puritan, but no stranger to the sin of envy.
Envy isn't usually fatal.
Did you have a disagreement?
Oh, aye. We've had a few. From when she was a child, Edith dreamed of position. Me? Well, I just wanted good land to till and decent food to eat.
I'll need to have a look around your house. Hope you don't mind.
Do what you please. I've nothing to hide.
You fool. You'll not last long without me.
Let's see. Cross the bridge, go through the forest, turn east, and Good. I've got everything I need.
Caught red-handed! You thief! How dare you steal from your own sister?
I just wanted to look at it again. Here, take it back.
I bloody well will.
Daniel planned to go hunting for treasure alone.
Why did she call him a thief? There's more to this.
Between digging up gold and digging up worms, I know which I'd choose.
Neither seems to have made them rich.
Through a single point passes an infinity of paths.
The camp is doomed like the rest of Nью-Иден. We go!
The risk is too great!
We claim the treasure and leave directly.
You're as foolish as our father and you're going
Don't! You're as headstrong as was our adult mother.
She was stern, but she was fair. Half for you, half for me.
God grant me patience.
Edith left with half a map.
Did she think she'd find the treasure? Seems unlikely. There's more to this.
So, is it done?
I know all I need to know.
So you can help me?
Let's speak frankly, shall we? Having caught you trying to steal her part of the map, your sister fled alone into the woods.
I weren't stealing it, I was just looking at it. Is it my fault she ran off into the forest?
I think it might be, friend, yes.
You don't feel guilty?
No. Her greed killed her, not me. You don't know her. She'd have gone no matter what I'd done.
I said I'd help you, and I keep my word. You must face your sister one last time. Edith, show yourself.
Oh there, Daniel. Here I am. Dead because of you!
Banish her! Now, man, do it before she does something terrible.
End your mewling, you bag of shite! The Banisher knows that this is all your fault.
No, not mine. Your misadventure was your own.
All right, that's enough. If you can stop bickering for just a minute, perhaps we can get to the truth. With that, we may even have an ending. I saw your letter, Daniel. You planned to return to Yorkshire.
This land is cursed. If I'm to die miserable and poor, at least I can do it at home.
Bullshite. You wish to go home and buy a great big farm and be important. A man of standing, no less. Pah! You're a liar and a fool. This country could make countless fortunes, including ours. Idiot!
Even dead, will you not just bloody well shut up?
Edith, you were determined to make the farm prosperous, am I right?
A fool's errand. The land is cursed.
I knew I'd never be a queen. I'd like as never be a mother. But I would make a garden grow, and in it, I could content grow old. We are the salt of the earth, sir.
The saltier sister has lost its savour.
Edith, you went after the treasure alone. You had a wee accident. You can't hang it on Daniel here.
That's right.
Without your scheming, I'd not have braved the woods alone. Without your scheming, I'd yet be alive. You killed me!
You killed yourself, you stupid cow.
Edith went treasure hunting alone, aye. But only because she knew you, Daniel, would double-cross her. She was right.
You tried to steal the map, you antiquated rogue!
I didn't try to steal the map, you horrible old drudge. I just wanted to look at it. 'Twas you who sneaked off after the treasure alone.
You left me no choice, you meal-mouthed excuse for a man. And now I am dead.
Right. That's enough.
I've had enough of these two. Let's get it over with.
All right. We know enough. Let's end this.
Edith Keene. You took a risk and it got you killed. Now your greed keeps you here.
He tricked me.
You tricked him too.
Shall my bastard brother have the treasure?
It's no longer your business. But no, he shall not.
In that case, I may go.
That's the spirit. Farewell to you, Miss Edith Keene. There is nothing left for you here.
This is how it was supposed to end.
I didn't expect you back.
I'm working my way back to Nью-Иден town.
There, you're on your own.
I'm trying to track someone down, and I was hoping you could help me.
I doubt I'll be much use, but I'll help you if I can.
So, I found your name in an old letter. It was addressed to someone by the name of Grace. It was written by Deborah.
You're tenacious, I'll give you that. But must you push so?
Deborah wrote of a cabin in the woods. Could this Grace person have found it?
I don't know. It was all a very long time ago. I had forgotten her.
Did Grace ask you for help?
No. Grace Pennington vanished. No one ever saw her again.
Grace Pennington? As in Captain Saul Pennington?
What happened to Grace?
I don't know that either. There had been strife with her father. Then she was gone. And the captain spoke of her no more.
Deborah wrote the letter in February 1688. When did Grace disappear?
Months later, Pennington accused Deborah of being a witch. In my recollection, that moment overshadows all others.
Could Grace have survived alone out here in the woods?
Possibly. But could she remain unseen? No. All thought she'd left Nью-Иден. Gone west, perhaps, into the wilds.
Does the name Seeker mean anything to you?
It sounds less a name than a calling, but neither mean anything to me. We done.
One more question. Did the school teacher keep a cabin in the woods?
Deborah spent much time walking the woods, trying to understand Nью-Иден, she said. Now that you mention it, I remember a snowstorm. She spent 3 days in a hut not far from here. Southeast, across the drawbridge, along the path towards the mine. If it's still there.
Goodbye to you for now, Kate.
Just our luck that when we need Seeker the most, she disappears.
I still don't understand why the ritual failed.
Let's just find the hut. Dusty. Seeker hasn't been here for a long time.
Anyone home?
But I don't know the symbol. Seeker drew this. Now we know she's in the mountains. In the mountains, behind a magic door. And the circle is somehow the key.
Wardrobe, a youngster.
They're rags.
And they won't help us find her. Aye. Deborah knew about this place.
Focus on the matter at hand, Red.
I am.
More demonology. A hidden magic door. Remind me to ask Lammy Haskell about this.
Quite the fall from grace.
That's not funny, and neither is this.
Aye, fair enough.
We did well to come here. Now we know where she's hiding. Soon we'll be able to use the pond. All we need is the key to the dissimulation spell. And Lammy Haskell will help us with that.
Sure.
Whatever it is, out with it.
Oh, now what I say is worth listening to.
Only when it doesn't slow us down.
You're in an awful hurry. We need to get this right. We cannot afford to fail.
We won't fail if you stop dragging your feet.
Banishers. Excuse the clatter.
I've seen worse. Good day to you, Helen.
I did not count on seeing you two again. I take it you've returned for a reason?
What can you tell me about a young woman by the name of Grace?
It seems you already know some of the story. It was a long time ago, but I'll do my best to fill in the gaps.
What happened to her?
As I heard it told, one day Grace just wasn't there anymore.
How was their relationship?
I believe it was stormy, as you'd expect between a commander and his disobedient daughter. I do think he loved her, but as far as anyone ever saw, he never shed a single tear for her.
Later, after he exiled her, did the captain try to find his daughter?
Not to my knowledge. He did not set off in search of her, nor did he send men. At the time, I thought it strange. Still do. I'll never understand how a man could reject his only daughter. And that, my inquisitive Banisher friends, is all I know about the matter.
I've mailed for the fort. The messenger didn't make it. But I'm glad to make his delivery for him.
Mail? From who?
I don't know. Family? Friends? They seem to come from outside Nью-Иден.
Ah, from before. They could be good for morale, or they could ruin it. Well, thank you.
Things have been feverish round here, to say the least. Are you bearing up?
As well as can be expected.
How well is that exactly?
People are dying for no apparent reason, and this godforsaken fort dangles out over the edge of the world, cut off from everywhere. I fight so the stockade stays standing. The ship is wrecking, but I was called to be captain. I hold the wheel. So yes, Banisher, I am bearing up as well as can be expected.
You miss Sebastian.
Every waking moment. Count your blessings, Banisher, for they are fleeting.
Could his husk still be present? It will be drawn to you.
No, it could not.
Something is present. Something weighs on you.
I'm busy, Banishers. Busy means tired, that's all.
We'll look into your spectral stones.
If you feel the need, then sure. Suit yourself.
These are really very good. Poor Helen.
I hunger. I fade.
What can I do? What do I do for you?
Come to me, love. Comfort me.
Don't go. All will be well. I promise. All will be well.
Helen's desire is so strong, it's constructing a new ghost.
Well?
I'll not waste your time, nor mine. You lied to us about Sebastian's husk. It's still here. We were clear. That is not Sebastian, and its presence will kill you.
I know that in my mind, but in my heart it is him. I can see him, hear him, feel his presence. I know him and he knows me. If he is not real, what is?
You feel lost. Of course you do. But there is always another day. You know this to be true. Sebastian is a husk. And without the puppeteer, the husk is paling. It clings to you still because you cling to it. Soon it will pale entirely and become a specter. This puts you and the others at great risk.
He poses no danger. He's... Very well. I visit him in the mines. You'll find him there. Take the elevator on the right to the main gallery. There's a tunnel there. You'll need this key. Do what you must, Banishers. And so will I.
Go gentle, Helen.
Failing that, go hard.
Grace was right in front of us all along. I barely recognize her.
Let's find her. Lammy should be able to help us with the ritual.
You, perhaps there is still hope. Talk to her. She must come to me no more.
Oh there! Sebastian?
Can I join in too?
The husk has Helen's memories no more.
They weren't even real memories. Now even his spectre is gone.
What are we going to tell Helen?
That the spectre of Sebastian lost the fight with his own nature and we had to dispatch him. Or that he vanished, cherishing the life he thought they'd shared. She won't enjoy either.
Do we have to lie?
Some truths are better left unspoken. And the people here need their leader.
Have you found him?
We found him paling in the mines. He was calm, at peace. He told us he'd cherish the life you shared together.
My poor love. Why did it have to be so? Things were finally going my way. Bloody hell. He was all I had. My love, my friend, my only friend.
I know there's nothing we can say to make things better, but you have our commiserations. If there's anything we can do, just say the word.
You've done quite enough already. I'll take a moment to myself, Banishers, if you please.
Of course. Take care, Helen.
Oh, that was dire. I know, Banisher Rule 14, don't get involved emotionally.
I hate that rule.
Then why'd you make it up?
Because you needed it.
We must talk about the widow's accounts. They're meagre enough.
You surprise me, sir. And by that I mean you do not surprise me in the least. If the coffer was full, I'd be halfway to Boston by now.
Is that why you're selling your stock cheap?
Everything must go, sir. Or I'll not carry this junk back to Boston and the coin will pay my way.
Bathsheba kept the money she owes you, and now you're stuck here. Boston no more than a memory.
That's it, exactly. Now you understand the urgency.
I must go. Thank you for your time.
Take care, and mention it not.
Oil, sugar, salt. Isn't this Nathaniel Sather's stolen merchandise?
Yes, it is.
A ledger for Ingersoll's store. Same dates, but with much higher figures.
2 different ledgers, one of which was locked inside a chest. I think I understand. She stole her own merchandise and hid it in the mines. Then she hid the accounts that would expose her lie. Why would she do that?
The store and Nathaniel are all she has. She doesn't want to lose them. And Nathaniel can't leave for Boston without his money. Looks like Helen found Mrs. Ingersoll's stash. Nathaniel broke his promise and doesn't regret it.
Skint, he betrayed Mrs. Ingersoll for a couple of Helen Priest's coins. We should go back to him.
Excuse me.
Mrs. Ingersoll. That you?
I think so, Mr. McWraith. I think so.
I don't blame you for feeling disconcerted, Mrs. Ingersoll.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
You don't. But you should. Bathsheba Ingersoll meet Anteya Duarte, the Banisher.
We found some merchandise stashed away. Oil, sugar, some, spoons. We suspect it was stolen. Is it yours?
I believe it is. Or at least it was.
Helen Priest lays claim to it, for the company.
And how does Helen Priest know about it? Because Nathaniel told her. He broke my confidence. He broke my heart. For the sake of his return to Boston and a life of ease, he'll trample the legacy of those who made him. He betrayed us. I knew what he was up to. That is why I ran. And because I ran, I died.
What are you doing here?
You came to my store. Then you've met Nathaniel. Would you give him a message from me? Tell him he must stay. He made a promise. He must honor it.
So, you haunt Nathaniel. But he told us you stole your own cash box. Why?
Priest took my stock. All I had left was the money. I thought I'd start again somewhere else. Boston. Where it all began.
This isn't what you had in mind, eh?
I have business yet. You'll see.
We'll be off then. We'll be in touch.
Then I'll await your return. Or not.
Helen made sure that Sebastian's name endures. No wonder he clings so tightly.
May we talk, Mr. Sather?
I'd like nothing more. How can I be of service?
I've bad news for you. I found Bathsheba's body. The wolves got her.
Oh no. Poor widow Ingersoll. I so dearly wish she'd made it safely to Boston. Did you find the cash box?
I found something else. A note. You told Priest exactly where to find the merchandise that Mrs. Ingersoll had hidden in the mines.
Ah. Now, I have a number of excuses, but I get the feeling you won't be interested in any of them. Nor, to be honest, am I. I did the right thing. Followed Bathsheba to her hiding place, and then I told Mrs. Priest where to find it. The stock will keep people alive. Now is no time for commerce.
You lied to your employer. Did she deserve it?
Listen. Bathsheba no longer knew what she was doing. She lived in the past, while we live in the present, and the future comes charging towards us. She wallows in grief, to the detriment of her friends and neighbours. She wouldn't give up the goods, so I gave them up for her.
All right. It's time.
I hear you, Mr. Sather. But I'd like to hear Widow Ingersoll's thoughts on the matter too. Wouldn't you?
Dear Lord, what are you?
Worry not, Nathaniel. This is the ghost that haunts the store. Bathsheba Ingersoll.
Back to tell me one more time that you're not going to pay me?
That money is my husband's legacy, and I shall decide what's to be done with it.
The money is mine. I earned it. All those years, I stood by my promise, but you did not. You lied about the books. You cheated me.
I? A cheat? You swore to my husband on his deathbed that the store would go on. You swore an oath to a dying man, and then you broke it.
I swore to help you with your grief. To keep running the store while you mourned. But you did not mourn. Instead, you poured your heart into his business. You won't let it go. You won't let him go. I can give you no more time. I have a life to live. Your dead husband does not. You must let me go.
By renouncing his business, you bury my husband a second time. Ingersoll's name will die because of you.
It's time to end this.
Bathsheba Ingersoll. By keeping his business going, you keep your husband alive. But it's time now for you to leave.
I'll not go.
Letting go seems so very difficult. But the dead cannot linger. You must journey on.
But what awaits me at journey's end? Will my husband approve of the choices I've made? Have I done his business proud?
Material questions concern you no longer. Your husband's legacy is now yours. Nathaniel has inherited it. Let it go.
Yes. My accounts are settled. The books are balanced. I may go. Nathaniel, the business is yours. Take care of it.
You may go. You piece of shit! I'm better than you! You hear me? Aye! King of the musket, me! The shadow of the woods!
You alright, Shepherd?
All's well, mate. I had them wolves where I wanted them. But, you can still be of help.
You seem haunted.
What was your first clue? By Flora Abbott, for you ask. The tar-faced cow.
Maybe I can help. I know about ghosts.
There's a cave. I used it as a hunting lodge. Oh, I did. Till Abbott turned up. A ghost did anyway. She attacked me. Ran for me life. Had to leave so many things behind. Be a mate and pick it up for me, eh?
I'll think about it. What sort of gear are we talking about?
A notebook, several wolf traps, worth little enough to you, worth a little more to me. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
I wonder what we'll learn at Teddy's cave.
I'll be on my way.
Farewell to you, mate.
A ghost was listening. Flora Abbott, I'd say. She left traces.
You! Leave him to me.
Who's there?
You should have left him to me.
Flora Abbott! That you?
You should have left him to me.
You're the hunter, Flora Abbott. I'm the banisher, Anteya Duarте. You've met my partner.
You. You're the banisher who died. Keep back! I know what you do. I won't be killed a second time. You hear? Not before I'm done with that bully bastard Shepherd. Not before!
Why are you after Shepherd?
He made my life hell. I'll make his a quick death, for I am a better hunter than he. I'm better and he knew it. He could not stand it. Nor that I had the captain's trust. I, with my brown skin.
The weakest sex, the wrongest color, scapegoated when you fail.
Hated when you succeed.
Did no one stand up for you? Or at the very least, stand up against him?
None but Pennington. Tell me this. You have your man here. He is your people. Now the captain is dead and my place here was lost. Where are my people? Priest would never dare to bite her thumb at Shepherd. So I left the fort, and Shepherd still found me. At the old watchtower east of here. Shepherd stalked me one last time before he shot and killed me.
I'm sorry.
One hateful crime followed another. The bastard stole my gun. It's in his cave. I want it.
Why? You can't use it.
He can't have it. It's mine. Bring it back. Problem?
No. No problem.
Until there is a problem, of course.
We'll leave you now, Flora.
I trust you. I hope I'm not wrong.
Having lost her captain and only ally, she left the fort.
Shepherd wanted to destroy her. She was right to leave. Pennington held Shepherd back. Without the captain, she was in danger.
Flora's rifle, I'll wager.
The notebook Shepherd wanted. What a lovely man.
Lovely's one word for him. I can think of others.
Soldier, hunter, the best of the best, knocked off his perch by an upstart.
Sound almost sympathetic.
Not in the least.
Now the past is mine to see.
What are you doing in my house? I'm sick of this. You wanted me gone. I left. I won't fight you.
Some reading for you, if read you can. Not to do with me. I'm just a messenger. She lowered her gun. Why?
She was cautious. Gave Shepard no reason to shoot.
Hell of a gamble. She has brass. I wonder what that letter said. She was a hell of a hunter. The Shepard saw her as the prey. There was a gun here. See where it lay? I think we may have that gun already.
What the... To hell with you, Shepard, you bully bastard and dog!
He hunted her down like an animal.
I know. Try not to get involved, but...
Flora wanted freedom. Shepard robbed her of it.
No sign of her body. Maybe someone pushed it in the river.
Could be miles downstream by now.
The hell? This gunpowder is wet! Abbott, you lazy heathen drab!
'Twas the snow. You yap like a scared dog, Shepard. No bite.
The captain won't always be there to protect your ass. I'll get you.
Then you'd better not miss, little doggy. 'Cause I'm faster than you.
Things got out of hand fast.
Gunpowder is life out here, but he'd no need to yell.
I doubt she was in the wrong.
Me neither. But she did threaten him. Harsh. She just wanted a better life, like anyone.
A Spanish slaver hired me once. Haunted, predictably. He was in a terrible state. I turn up, he sees my face, my skin, throws a tantrum, decides to stay haunted.
Did you leave him to his ghosts?
Well, he turned me away. Then, he sent his whip hands after me, saying I'd summoned the ghosts. I left town. It damn near cost me my life. Flora Abbott walked away from the bullshit. She dismissed it. She had to pay.
Shepard wouldn't have liked that.
He failed to turn Helen Priest against Flora. No, he won't have liked that.
At least Helen Priest tried to make amends and asked her back.
Shepard won't have liked that either.
How goes it?
I've brought your notebook. Your traps too.
Good. Give 'em here.
No. I'm keeping them.
What the hell you say? It's a joke.
I've also brought news. Flora Abbott is dead.
Now that is a joke. Look, mate, I don't care about Flora Abbott.
You should. Her ghost is haunting you. Want to know why?
I know why. She hated me. I trocked with none of her strutting and wouldn't be twisted like that fool Pennington.
She fled the fort so she'd never see you again. She could have killed you, you know. She chose not to.
She chose not to because she knew she'd lose.
She was a better shot than you. Quicker too. She knew the terrain and knew your movements. She could have lain in wait as you went hunting, knowing you'd come by, and shot you as you passed. Any of this sound familiar, mate?
No? Why would it?
Drop the act. You killed Flora Abbott.
I had nothing to do with it. And you won't prove otherwise.
I don't need to prove it. I know. That's enough.
And what if I had? I kill animals for a living.
And there ain't nothing you can do about it, mate. I'm a living, breathing Englishman. What'll you do? Banish me?
You do talk a lot of shite, Shepherd. Time you heard a home truth or three. Theodore Shepherd, you're haunted by the ghost of your victim. Let's face it, bully boy, you're a terrible human being.
What would a Scotsman know about being human?
You're making this very easy for me, Shepherd. This haunting is about to end. Banishers do protect the living from the dead, that's true. But sometimes we end it by blaming the living. Congratulations. I've never met a man who deserves blaming more than you.
Wait. No. Hold there. I'm sorry. I apologize to the stupid bitch. I'm a good man. I made a mistake. I made some mistakes.
Aye, you did. Allow me to introduce you to the consequences.
I see the pit. But where is the brimstone? No, shit.